Here we go. So we're live. We're live from the Singapore, and welcome to the Olympic Esports Week on June 24th, where we have a match between the Australian junior team against the China team. Okay, so here we are. All is set, and we are ready to go. Both tables are ready. So we will see how this match will go. We are here at the Olympic Esports Week Arena. This is the third day already of this amazing event, and I'm very happy to be here and present you the match between the Australian and the Chinese team. So welcome everyone and enjoy the game. Okay, so we are getting the first auctions here. Board number one, Norv has 17 high card points and a balanced hand. So I expect to have same opening there, although Ben is hesitating a bit about what to open. In the open room, we have the Chinese players Gu Cheng and Sen playing north-south, and Alex with Rebecca as back playing east-west. So two hearts overcall with east seems like a natural style, and an aggressive reopen double here, of course, with the maximum hand, 5 top honors and a doubleton in hearts is definitely valid to reopen the hand since nobody is vulnerable. 2 spades at the end for the Chinese in the open room. And let's see what's actually happening there in the other room. Okay, we've got there, so 2 hearts from west, so already the first board can present some swings. So we will see how the defense and card play will go. I understand this might be quite confusing because we have at the same time the open room and the closed room. So I will try to focus on one table at the time. But when we will wait, then we can actually then see and talk about both hands if something is not going well there. Okay. So now in the closed room, 2 hearts seems relatively okay because you lose 2 spade tricks, 1 heart trick, 1 diamond trick, and the club finesse works. So in the closed room, 2 hearts should make either 8 or potentially 9 tricks. If the defense will not manage to take the diamond trick, it can be discarded there. But there is a prevention from that. So let's see how North-South will do to save 1 over trick. While in the open room, we actually have 2 spades from North-South. The good news for the declare is that spade splits 3-3. So you will get 3 spade tricks. Ace of hearts is 4. You potentially might get a diamond trick. So that might be a chance at the end if opponents are not going too rough. So that's already 5. Maybe a club, that might be 6. So going 2 down in 2 spades might actually bring an imp or 2 home. So we will see. Anyway, part scores might be the decision makers because we are going to play a match on 8 boards. So every imp counts. So in the closed room, 5 tricks already for East-West, drawing the trumps and establishing the club winner to get I think even 10 tricks home right now. So Declare managed to get a club and rough the third round of clubs. So that means 170 for East-West. Okay, here we go. First swing, 10 tricks taken and 170 for East-West, and already we've got a 3 imps swing. Seems like I would need to switch the teams. Why do we have 3 imps when the other rooms doesn't have anything yet? Okay, well that's a little bit strange to me, but we will see later on. We've got the board number 2, and East starts with a balanced hand, 16 high card points, so that would be again a 1 no trump action. Yeah, good prediction. Both teams are playing 2/1 with a strong no trump, so we should expect similar auctions, though the competitive bidding definitely will make it more interesting. South with the 10 count doesn't intervene here, and West with a 6 card major, 2 good honors, will definitely go to a game, and suddenly transferring on the 4th level, so not giving any chance to North-South to intervene and possibly show the lead. Although North-South is vulnerable, so after 2 hearts transfer, Ben sitting North doesn't have that many options there. Okay, I might actually have some troubles here to refresh those windows. So hopefully both will work. But you see that an auction is already happening in the other room, so apparently I can stream only 1 table at a time. Unless I do some big adjustments. So sorry guys for this. Let's see what I can do. Okay, I need to adjust a bit. Otherwise we don't have both tables at the same time. Okay, here we go. So will this help? Okay, we've got 1 table moving, but the other one, unfortunately, not. So it seems like we can operate 1 table only. Okay, now both tables are moving. So absolutely fabulous. I just need to do some small arrangements and we will be able to stream both tables there. Yeah, please not now. Okay. I believe that for the second match we will be all perfectly ready and everything will be set up. Already I expect that from board number 3 we will have a simultaneous play on both tables. Okay, here we go. I think we're all good. Okay, I'm back there. So here we go. Do we have anything happening? 4 hearts down 4 actually. So there probably came a misunderstanding here in the other room with 4 hearts with a transfer. So we might see if we get the history there and what actually happened in the open room. In the closed room, 4 spades already going down because you get potentially 3 heart tricks, club, and a diamond. Yeah. So here we go. 4 spades after 1 no trump pass, 4 hearts transfer. Apparently, not a good agreement between East and West if that's a transfer or not. But we are back in board number 3, and South opens 1 club on both tables with 15 high card points, semi-balanced hand with a 6 card clubs. Anyway, we can expect the bidding to land at the end either in no trumps or in a club suit. So that's what happened in the open room, where the Chinese pair stopped in 2 clubs since South didn't feel strong enough to jump to 3 clubs with a bad suit, which is understandable. And for North, with only 3 queens, 2 clubs is fine enough. Very tough for East to reopen in 2 clubs with only 5 high card points. All the strength is situated with West, which doesn't have any auction. In the closed room, we see 1 heart transfer, I guess, showing spades, and the same rebid of 2 clubs from South, so not showing a strong hand. Let's see if North will now try to show the 4 card heart suit. Here we go. North showed 5 spades and 4 hearts. And let's see what South will do. It can go actually quite high, and there is no contract for North-South better than a club suit. So in 2 clubs you have to lose ace king in clubs, ace of hearts. You hope that you will rough the 3rd round of diamonds if opponents will not draw 3 rounds of trumps, and then probably you might score 1 more trick unless declarer guesses the doubleton ace of hearts with West. So there are potentially 10 tricks in clubs, but even 9 tricks for 110 would be a good score. So in the closed room, we see an action in 2 hearts. So right now, how the contract is actually in 2 hearts after a diamond lead. You might need to get some roughs in spades. You have like bad communication to north side. One times you can rough a diamond, but for the rest it will be quite difficult. So this can produce another swing. Board number 2, we get 4 hearts played from West. So we can actually show the results here as well. Okay. So 4 hearts from West down 2 and 4 spades and the proper trump suit. So 3 M's for Team China. So in the open room, we are already at board 4, where both West and North do not have an opening, and East having 6 cards. Spades on the 3rd seat opened preemptive. And everybody passed out. So yet another part score. What we can see here, Just a reminder, we play random hands, so nothing is preset, so nobody knows what will come sooner or later. That's what bridge is actually, why bridge is such an interesting game, because every single game is different. In two spades after a hard lead, you actually get a diamond discard. If you guess the spades right, you might lose only one spade, no hearts, one diamond, and one club. So potentially there might be a higher contract for East-West. But we will see how the other room will do. For Declare, a slight problem in communication. So right now, East unblocks the ace of hearts, try to get an entry to dummy. My preference would be now to play a small club actually towards the king, not the queen. Because if you play a small club towards the queen, it's much harder for South to jump with the ace. Right now, South definitely should win the queen with the ace and maybe play the club. But if you play the four of clubs and South doesn't jump, you can discard a club and later on rough the diamond for an extra trick. So now two spades actually depends on Declare guessing the spades correctly. And the standard play is to play the jack and duck it around the table. But while you are missing 9 and 8, it might be equally good to play a low spade towards the king. So here we go, jack small, smooth duck, and a duck again, so two spade tricks for north-south, and saving ace of clubs, two spades, and they will get a diamond trick. So two spades will make an over trick. Okay, the closed room finishing up in board number 3, and 8 tricks taken by Declare. So that's a wonderful save there for 110 and tie on the board number 3. So let's see how they will do on board number 4. West actually has 11 high card points, so that might be a one club opening, which will give East-West chance to reach 4 spades. On the other hand, it might not be the easiest contract to declare. So let's see what West will actually decide. Sitting West, we have Wen Feng. We have here in the Olympic Sports Arena, we have the pictures of the players there. Unfortunately, I cannot share them with you due to technical options what we have here right now. But the same bidding on first 2 places, but 1 spade opening on the 3rd seed and 2 clubs overcall. So we will definitely see more action here. West invites with 3 clubs bidding opponent suit, showing a spade fit and at least invitational values. But of course, East has absolutely a minimum hand. Yet, if I would be sitting West right now, I might actually even raise to 4 spades. But it's very tough to say what are the agreements on the 3rd seed. I'm not a fan of opening 3rd seed weak in 1 spade or 1 heart 1 spade. I actually prefer to open 2 hearts 2 spades. If you have like a borderline opening, even with a 5 card, this is exactly the reason that if you open 1 heart 1 spade and opponents overcall, then you need to have a good reaction later on. Okay, so at the end, 3 spades, a little bit more, let's say, risky to play on 3rd level, but the contract should get home. Anyway, King of Diamonds lead, so that will establish a diamond trick immediately. So the defenders will get 3 tricks from tops, and then we will see if they can actually collect 2 spade tricks for a potential swing, because in the open room we got the result of 2 spades by East. So guys, if you want to focus on the closed table, feel free. I'm moving up to the open table, which is already playing board number 5. So North opens one heart with 15 count, a 6-card suit with 6 theoretical losers. South apparently alerted, forcing no trump or semi-forcing no trump. North shows a minimum with 2 hearts, and South invited with 3 hearts, showing a doubleton heart and 3 tricks. North was very happy to accept, because based on the minimum hand which North showed before, definitely with a singleton and all those finessing options, they have some extra. Okay. So what do we have actually in a hard contract? Declare will lose 1 spade only, because the king queen is positioned behind the ace. You have enough entries, so you might lose only 1 club trick. The diamond, you don't have to guess the queen. Well, either it drops, but you can discard the diamond on the club king. So the main thing is if you manage to guess the queen of hearts. And a natural way is to cash the ace and actually play the finesse immediately, overtake with the jack. North apparently in the open room is afraid about a ruff, so plays safe, going to lose 1 heart trick, 1 club trick and 1 spade trick, which in a team match with imps is actually quite smart. Okay. So we've got it there. The other table on board, table 4, is getting to the end. And North-South already scored 4 tricks, so that would be 1 more imp to Team China, extending the lead with 7-0. Okay, back to open table, board 6, and East has a really interesting hand with 15 high card points and an unbalanced hand with 6-4-3-0 shape. So 1 heart opening and 2 hearts race resulted in a very easy jump to 4 hearts with 4 top honors missing for a slam. I believe that if West has 3 top honors, 3 key cards, West will at least show an invitational hand. So great call by East, not disclose the hand and actually try to get some over tricks based on the lead. So the spade lead will not do any harm. Basically you lose only 1 heart trick and 1 diamond trick. So I believe this board will not bring any swing, but we'll know. Oh, apologies, in the previous board that was 1 imp to Team Australia. So tightening match, which we like to see as spectators. In the open room, Declare just cashed the ace of hearts, returning the 2nd round of hearts, drawing trumps. So right now, game is basically over, because on spades you have only 2 discards. So North-South should take the diamond ace for 11 tricks. Board number 5 in the closed room, similar action, but here North, sitting Ben, decided to jump to 3 hearts after 1 no trump response, showing some extra, so it was much easier for North-South to reach the game, but at the end not much will happen on board number 5. Board number 6, believe, will not bring another swing as well, so we're looking forward to the last 2 boards of the first half of match between Australia and China. Now South holds an interesting hand. Goulash hand with minors. Four theoretical losers, as I like to count. So ace of spades, ace of hearts, and ace king in clubs. So if partner brings you two of these, you can play a game. So as South, you open one diamond, one heart overcall with 14 high card points and a 5 card heart. And North decided to pass and not to show 5 card spades. So we will see definitely a game auction bidding from East and West. So this board will definitely bring some interesting swings later on when we will see the auction in the other table. Free hearts, in my eyes, in my perspective, seems a little bit too weak. I don't know exactly what are actually the agreements, but I would love to force with East hand to a game with 4 card fit, ace queen as two potential honor tricks and a shortness. I would like to be in 4 hearts. Anyway, South will get to 5 club sacrifice as well, I guess, even after a 4 heart bid or a 2 no trumps in invitational. I like the race to 5 clubs with North. There's definitely a potential. Just imagine that you switch the diamond king for a club king, and North South would have great chances to make a game in 5 clubs. Right now, even though that the club king is onside, and now the declare managed to get it out, there is still the 10 third behind the jack. So if the defense will collect a spade trick later on, then the contract will go down. Anyway, 5 clubs undoubled for 100 for East-West. That's actually a good score because East-West potentially can make even 11 tricks in a hard contract. So we might expect or we might see a swing later on. I like to see here, I have the pictures of the players focused 100% here on their games, sitting in front of the computer. You know, playing might be not the easiest way actually how to concentrate, but preferably better than here outside in the arena where you have all the finals happening in various kinds of esports all around us. Anyway, really exciting to be here and see all the modern technology around. So auction in the closed room on board number 6, 1 heart past 2 hearts, so same auction. Let's see if North will jump to with 3 clubs. Yeah, I like that bid because definitely South is on the lead, and as North you want a club lead. You don't want spades, you don't want diamonds, you really want clubs. So that's why it is good, non-vulnerable, to bid 3 clubs. And now actually 5 clubs sacrifice might sound quite sound. So 2 spade tricks, 1 heart, and 1 diamond makes 5 clubs actually a very interesting sacrifice for 300. So while I didn't notice before, we might actually see a swing here. So let's see what will happen. Right now, South is taking the decision, and here we go. 5 clubs. And I'm really looking forward what will East do actually here with the 6-4-3-0 distribution. And guys, to be honest, this board can be so interesting. 5 hearts come out with East. That's a great auction. Let's see if North-South can reach 6 clubs, which will still be a good sacrifice. But they didn't find it here for 500 and potentially get 4 imps on this board. But anyway, the push from 4 hearts to 5 hearts can be very often crucial. Just imagine that the hearts will split a little bit badly and you will lose 3 tricks. So suddenly from a tie or minus imp, you can get a big swing for 12 or 13 imps your way. So I really liked the 3 clubs overcall from North and a push by Kate to 5 clubs. Well done also by East and Wang Jing. to overcall 5 club with 5 hearts with void and honors in the side suits. Okay, at the moment I'm missing what's happening in the open room, but that's good that we will have the results and we can focus on the closed room, which is a little bit behind, but we will be able to watch the results and scores later on. Okay. So the club lead roughed in the closed room. And I bet still the best chance how to play the hearts is actually cash the ace of hearts, because either a singleton drops or hearts are 2-2. But I'm pretty sure that Wen Jing is actually trembling a little bit, because the trumps might split badly. Okay, so East, the declarer is trying to establish an entry with a diamond jack, and with a spade entry potentially to play 2 rounds of finesses in hearts. Doesn't matter what you do actually on this board, because north-south cannot rough anything, and you just naturally lose 1 hard trick, even though you play a small one. Honor drops, so you don't, you are not put with a guess later on what to do actually. Here we go, ace of spades. 10 might be preferable here, because you still keep the communication, but as declarer you have all the diamonds and all the spades aside, so the game is only about drawing the trumps. Right now the match, especially with juniors, very low scoring, but that's mainly because 2 boards were relatively pushy and we have seen several part scores. But this is just the first half of the match, and later on we will stream the second half as well. So wait here if you are online. We will have just a short break before we set up the second half. The players can relax as well, and hopefully we will see 8 a little bit more exciting hands for the second part. Okay, the open room has finished, so we will try to get the results on that page. Let's see if I will manage to move those. Here we go. So we've got it there. So you can see 3-3-0, and we are waiting for board number 6. So thank you very much to all the players in the open room. Let's focus on the closed room with the last 2 boards, where board number 6 was a push, but a little bit after a little bit more exciting auction. Okay, just a small adjustment there, and here we go. So 1 diamond from south, same as on the previous. On the other table, 1 heart overcall with a 5 card, pretty standard. Now let's see if north will actually bid 1 spade, make it a little bit more exciting. Okay, take out double, or let's say negative double, to show 4 card, maybe at least 4 card spades. Wondering if they play transfers in this situation or not. So right now East, sitting there with spades, might be actually happy to have the holding. I will be super happy to have 4 small diamonds, because I would expect partner being short, and the singleton club with a full card fit is a huge strength. So in my eyes, 3 honor tricks, 1 or 2 potential roughs which you can get there, 5 tricks which you cover. So even if the 1 hard overcall is weak, you can, or you should actually be in a game. Okay, I really like East jumps to 4 hearts, not just 3 hearts, because this makes it more difficult for North-South to bid on, but not with this layout, because right now South with 6-5 minors, I think this should be an automatic 5 club bid, maybe at the end even more. So we will see if East-West will push later on 5th level. So we have seen an interesting auction on the board before where 5/5 was a good decision, and right now South actually decides to pass. Wow, I feel a bit disappointed here because North now doesn't have a bid, and this will be a big swing. So guys, if I might just give you an advice, if you have a goulash hand, always sacrifice. Don't let opponents declare on the 4th level. Always go to 5th level. On the other hand, if you have a balanced or a semi-balanced hand, it's usually better to let opponents play definitely on 5th level, because you might get a chance to beat the contract, score 3 honor tricks. With a goulash hand, your strength potential has more like offensive values than any kind of the defense. With Queen Jack 5th, Ace King Queen 6, there is usually like 1 maximum 2 defensive tricks potential. So in here, China will extend the lead and will go into the break probably with 17, 16 imps ahead. But we will see, maybe something nice will happen on board number 8 for the Australian team, because for us spectators, we always like to see tight matches. So let's see. 4 hearts should be relatively a piece of cake. While you lose 2 diamond tricks, you rough the 3rd round of diamonds high, and you can afford it to cross flop later on. And although North can discard a lot of spades, still he is left with many not to be able to rough it later on. So 4 hearts made, 620, and expected 11 imp swing to Team China. So congratulations, 17-1, and we have here the last board where North-South in the open room played in 4 hearts and went down 1. Here it comes, a potential swing for Team Australia. Let's see how the bidding will develop. 1 club with 11 count. I have seen before that West passed 11 count, and that was with a balanced hand. So I really like the hand evaluation here by West, because now with semi-balanced hand, 3 top honors and a 5-4 distribution, you have a good rebid, you have a good potential of tricks in 3 no trumps. So 1 club double from North, take out to show an opening hand, and usually 4-3 in majors. East raised just to 2 clubs, so I guess no inverted minor, just a standard raise after an intervention, and West bids to 3 clubs. Okay, so this might be interesting, because 4 hearts down 1 is 50 for East-West. Right now in 3 clubs, you are losing 2 spade tricks, 1 heart trick, 1 diamond trick, and 1 club trick. So actually 3 clubs should potentially, if you actually manage to get to 2 spade tricks, which might be not that easy, because they might be discarded on, they cannot be discarded on hearts, so it should be easy to get 2 spade tricks and 3 aces, beat 3 clubs, and get 50 for North-South. That will actually lead to 103 imp swing. Okay, so we don't get actually an update there on the scores, which is a little bit disappointing. So there is no need actually to present the scores. Luckily, we see it there at the table. So ace of diamonds and a spade switch. Wow, that's bold from King Jack. I like that. Good decision that makes it easy, and I believe that North was a little bit scared that the spades might be actually discarded on a diamond suit while you have only the ace, and South led the ace of diamonds, which is a discouraging signal. So we have here Jose Damiani, the president emeritus of the WBF here. Welcome, Jose. Thank you for arranging this interesting match, this exhibition between Team Australia and China.
We have good pictures, good play.
So guys, stay tuned because this is not over. This is just the first half of the match. We will get live very soon while we arrange the second half. So here we go. 3 imps back to Team Australia. So after the first half, 17 imps to China and 4 imps for Team Australia. 13 imps different, and we are looking forward to the second half of the match.